EUCers. So I'm here today to give you some more tips. This is sitting down riding. I rode 50 miles the other day and it was awesome. And so I did part of it standing up and a lot of it sitting down. So I was able to make that trip and not get too tired. So sitting down is a really valuable tool and you will find it very useful. So first of all, you need a good seat. So on the little bit bigger units, this is a V12. So probably the V11, you can do it in maybe some of the other models of other EUCs, but you need a seat. Okay, so let's get started. So it's pretty easy to, it's not really easy, but you know, once you know it, once you do it, it's easy. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna focus on putting our foot forward and leaning forward in the EUC, okay? So now this EUC wants to go forward, it's pushing on me and I'm holding it back with my foot. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep my body semi-straight. Put your hands in front of you so you have momentum once you let go and start forward. Okay, so let's just do that. Now we're gonna step up just very lightly, okay? Same thing, just very lightly, all right? Now what's gonna happen is the EUC is going to wobble a little tiny bit. It depends on how well you do. It might wobble more. So what you will need to do is adjust it with your hips. Okay, so let's try that again. So basically, I'm gonna put my hands forward. I'm gonna lean forward. Now this is pushing pressure over here, going forward, and I'm just gonna lightly step up. Now you try to straighten this out when you lean up. Right now I got it leaned a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do, see? Okay. All right, very easy. Now, what you want to do also is you want to step on, notice where my foot is. My foot is on the front of the pedal here. Okay, so that's kind of critical that you do that. Okay, so that's basically all you really need to do to get started. Now, the key is, number one, make sure you have momentum forward, because if you don't, if you sit on this thing and you do this, then what happens is you see it's all wobbly. You have to have that momentum forward. That's the key. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid to give it a little bit of speed. Okay, so now let's talk about, that's how you start flat. Now let's get on the EUC and start riding it, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we are going to go and sit down, okay? Now watch what I do. I'm gonna basically brake, okay? And when I brake, that is when I wanna sit down. All right, so I sit back and I sit down. So I basically brake, sit down. You see how fluid that is? No big deal, right? Okay, brake, sit down. And once you do that several times, you'll be very comfortable with it. So first, you probably should start not by doing that. You should try to get the feel on how it is when you're sitting down like this, and then just put your arms forward, lean forward, and then you can adjust. Okay, stand up, brake, go forward, stand up, brake, sit down, brake, sit down. Okay, so it's not that difficult to do, but you just need to get the hang of it. This is actually harder to do than just learning how to ride the electric unicycle. Okay, so you see I'm turning over here everywhere, right? So basically what I do is I use my arms mostly. All right, you can use your hips. Your hips will turn it sharply, but your arms are the ones that give you the wide turn. So if I want to turn left, okay, I put my left hand behind me and my right hand in front. And you see how tight I can turn there? And then I want to lean back a little bit, slow myself down, okay? So when I get done with the turn, watch my, ooh, I almost dumped it there. Okay, so when I get done with the turn, okay, I want to straighten my hands out again. And that will fix the angle and keep me moving forward. Okay, watch, turn sharp. So I have my left hand really far behind me, my right hand in front of me, so I turn left. Okay, Let's go around here. Let's do the right turn. All right, same thing. See how sharp I'm turning? All right. So it's a matter of, you can do that with any part of your body, but when you're learning, do it with your hands, okay? You can do it with your shoulders, you can do it with anything, and your hips even. So once you get the hang of this, it'll be more natural. And the more you ride it, the better you're gonna be, okay? So I've been riding this actually not too long like this. So, I decided, it's too far to ride 20, 30, 40 miles and standing up, so it's hard on your knees and back and stuff. So I decided I'm going to sit down most of the time now, and it's really wonderful. You can do all kinds of things. Okay, so we'll come over here and we'll summarize one more time so you guys can be reminded. So we have two situations. First situation, lean forward, make sure this is pushing, put your foot in front, put your arms in front, and simply slowly step up, okay? And then you can back off here. So once you get the momentum, back off, okay? Let's try this one more time. Lean forward, hands forward, step up. That's all it takes. Okay, and now we're gonna do the standing up version. Remember, brake, sit down. Okay, brake, sit down. And then we're gonna turn again. Turning, left hand forward, right hand back. And that turns right. Left hand back, right hand forward, turns left. Now remember, you can turn, by not exaggerating, but whenever you learn something, you should always exaggerate, always. And then it becomes natural, okay? Alrighty, that's it for today's lesson. This is really a fun way to ride, so hopefully you guys will be able to master it and really, really enjoy it, because it really saves your back on a long trip, and it's also very fun to do. Okay, have a great day. Take care. Be safe. Remember the gear, minimum hat, minimum wrist guards.